Hey everybody. Hey everybody, it's Chase with AVA Pop Culture. What's up? Friday night. We're back. We are back. Let me know if you can hear me, as always. Hopefully YouTube stays with me tonight and we don't get, there's not so many people on here. And there is really bad storms heading my way. So hopefully we stay good. What's up, Gus? Woke Niner in the house, Seb 951, John Doe Juggalo in the house. Hey, Becca. All right, good. You guys can hear me. That's so bright. I turned that bright light on. Yo, BMG 501.
You want it off over you?
Yeah, can you pull that chain? I don't know. I got to see what it looks like, though. It might be too dark. Robert, what's up? That's better. Yeah. Too bright. How about, is that better now? Donnie, what's up? Cristobal, what's up? Oh yeah, that's much better. That light was like blinding. You merely adopted the dog. I was born in it, molded by it. What is up? So, did anybody get roast beef? WTF? What was it? Blinded by the light.
Lord.
Rev up like a deuce, a runner. Okay, I'll stop. Hey, yo, roast beef. So did anybody get daylight before they pulled it? Did anybody get this before they pulled it? No, Brian already came on and said no singing. Last movie standing is in the house. Edward, what's up? Just for you, Brian. I'm going to sing it.
Oh, no.
What is up? What is up? Where's the Duff Man? Oh, yeah. Somebody asked for the Duff Man. You can't ask for the Duff Man. I'll give you the Duff Man. Edward, yeah, you got your day. That's how I got daylight from orbit as well. I didn't get to my Night of the Creeps review for you guys today, but I already got Night of the Creeps in. It's right here somewhere. I got so much because I've been doing so many reviews. Oh, but I also got in today Sorority House Massacre 4K. So I'll be doing that one too. I've got reviews just piling up on me. Piling up. Did anybody else pick up this 4K? I actually got the poster with that one. I don't know where all my stuff is. I'm still editing. I'm working on my big list that's going to come out tomorrow. My next big recommendation list. I'm gonna do the 2000s comedies, raunchy comedies, but I'm not gonna do that tomorrow. We're gonna take a break from it for a few days. Maybe YouTube will get off my case. Hey, Juanita. Did I ever do the top 10 most woke movies? I'm sure that would have. Everybody's definition of that's different, and I'm sure if I did it, I would be permanently shadow banned. Hey, Carla. Hey, the Collins. Adolfo, what's up? John Doe. Heard some old Kung Fu movies were released on a Blu-ray box set. Anybody know the name of the set? No. I know that Screen Factory Shout Studio is going to do some. By the way, we are going to give away tonight. We hit a goal. We're going to give away a shirt, one of my own design shirts here. We're going to give away a shirt. So that'll be cool. Might be this one or one of the other designs. We're going to give away a shirt. Actually, no, it's this one, right? This is the pretty cool, huh? spoiler alert, you'll see me sporting this one in the video well, not this one, but one like this in the video tomorrow. Did I recommend Kronos? Yes, I can highly recommend Kronos. That thing is awesome. I was blown away. It was a blind buy for me. I was blown away. Well, Juanita, every minute you're here counts. You should be getting a package in the mail from me soon. Red Sonja is number one for what? I got Red Sonja back there. Right there. Oh, you like the Top Gun tee? Yeah, Risha is a big Top Gun fan. She got this one for me. What did you get, Steve? Steve's in the house. Steve, one of the pop culture icons from way back. Michael, what's up? Oh yeah, Maverick's good. Maverick's real good. Oh, Kronos, you got the Kronos. Man, that thing is nice. I was hoping. I mean, of course, you want every video you do to that you put out to do well, but I was hoping that one would do well because I wanted more people to know about that movie. That's it, Aaron. Hey, man, I was totally going for subtle movie vibes and the old, like, I used to go to Daytona Beach in the 80s, and we would always get airbrush shirts. And that's what the design I was kind of going for with this is the old 80s, like, beach airbrush shirts. Oh, Robert, you've never seen Top Gun. You got to get on that. I'm almost jealous. Your son walked in and asked for $30. Laughed there. Let's see. What's the problem with Top Gun Maverick? Well, other than like the last act of that movie is Star Wars. Yeah, BMG. I was blown away by this movie and this set. Like, if you like Robin Hood and stuff like that, you'll like it for sure. Happy Friday, Anthony. 112 Ocean Avenue. How's it going? I love that. I love that handle in your picture there. Hammer's next film is four-sided. Colin says the Hammer's next film is four-sided triangle, a neat little sci-fi thriller. Yeah, I talked about that one at the end of my Kronos video. Sorry, this actually just seltzer water. It's just seltzer water. Trader to Panama. Yeah, but like growing up, we just always went to Daytona. We didn't have much money. That was like our one trip, one thing we got to do per year. And it was always Daytona Beach. Always Daytona. And we could have gotten to Panama City quicker because I lived just around the Atlanta area, but Daytona's where we always went. Yeah, the four-sided triangle is it's like a little sci-fi horror. So it's a pretty cool little thing. You want an AV Pop t-shirt? I'm going to put out just some AV Pop Culture shirts too, with just the like those designs and stuff on them. Now this one does have it on the sleeve. So this one does have it on the sleeve here. So because the colors really go with it. So this one has it on the sleeve. I have been to St. Simon's Island, Nick. Yep. I didn't put my logo on the back. Just did this and the sleeve. But I definitely, if people would like some AV Pop Culture shirts, I definitely have some designs, my main design and some other stuff to go with that. quietly games in the house. He sneak in here, got daylight. It was underwhelming, still decent though. I was worried when I got it, and I was worried when I got it, and it was not a restoration. Instead, it's just a scan. Because this movie was dark, tons of water, debris, all that kind of stuff in the air that can affect film. And you didn't restore the film. Is From Beyond a good movie? From Beyond is a really good movie. I have never seen the Fulci movie that came out today, The Beyond. I have never seen that. I've never seen that one, but I did see that it's going for $66.66 for that set from Grindhouse Releasing. I'm not blind buying that for that much. Death Race 2050. You know, I came across that in the CD warehouse hunting used stuff recently. I didn't get it yet, but I came across it. I've never seen that. All right, let's set our goal. All right. We got our super chat goal going, and we'll do some giveaways in here tonight. I might even have something else to give away in here tonight. The Beyond is like the Fulci movie. It's like a hotel is built on like a gateway to hell or something like that. I haven't seen it. Oh man, Reanimator, I cannot wait. I wish I could go back and get the more expensive set, to be honest with you. Hey, Beetlejuice is in the house. Not too much. Beetlejuice just talked about I'm gonna do a shirt giveaway tonight when we hit a goal, and we're gonna talk about some Kino stuff. We're gonna talk about some upcoming things that I'm doing on the channel here, and I'm gonna show you guys something that a little project I've been doing with my DVDs. Not sure what that was. Something sounded like it broke. Andrew Brown, I appreciate that. He says, I just hit the like button. Did you? Brent Madison is right. Make sure to tell people to call Barnes & Noble to check for Daylight 4K. Got mine today. My local Barnes & Noble had one copy as well. So check your Barnes & Noble. If they don't get them off the shelf real quick, you can still grab them. Thank you for clicking the like button. It apparently helps. There's 62 of us in here so far, 25 likes. We're working it up. Kino, I don't know, Tony. Kino is apparently they're saying it's not a quality issue with the disc. And I know some people have said, well, it must be a licensing issue. Licensing would be very weird at this point in the game to me. That would be very, very weird. You normally don't run into licensing issues once something's already hit the stores. That's done long ahead of time. So that's something is really weird unless what they did not jive with what Universal wanted. I think Daylight's gone for good from them. I think Dante's Peak is probably gone for good from them too. There's so many movies to buy and I don't have any money. I know the feeling. Ben coming in with our first towards our goal $5 super chat. Thanks for all your videos, man. I appreciate it. I have been working like crazy to get videos done. So crazy. I was still editing tomorrow's video as I came on here for this. Should you frame Daylight? I still haven't taken the plastic off mine yet. I was like, well, I could review it, but no, if nobody can buy it, what's the point in reviewing it? Bring It On was supposed to come from Screen Factory, but the only place that put that out was the only place I've seen that is Dawn of the Discs, and I'm not sure why that one hasn't come out yet. That was December as well when that was leaked out. John Doe Juggalo, you might be right. Universal, they made it. My guess is that Kino might be in violation of some part of their agreement with Universal. They didn't do something in time. They didn't do something the way they were supposed to with the restoration. Who knows? Something like that has probably voided their contract. That more than a licensing issue. That would be my guess. But I mean, it's just pure speculation.
Okay.
I think, yeah, John Doe, I think you're going to see the Bring It On from Shout be April, May, June. It's going to be like a summer release, late spring. I really want Judge Dredd, the Stallone Judge Dredd in 4K. I would see how that would have anything to do with it, Seb. Those aren't even really enacted yet. Frank, what's up, Frank? It's Median Reviews in the house. I have seen that, Juanita. It's been a while. I do. I want all the Stallone movies in 4K. All Stallone, all Arnold. Give me all Van Damme while you're at it. Give me all Mel Gibson. Give me all Kurt Russell. Give me all Harrison Ford. Edward, I would say Orbit has to refund our orders. I mean, you can't keep our money. You're not giving us the movie. So I just don't know how they're going to do it because I bought mine with 2 other things to get the free shipping, and they were all supposed to come out at the same time. And I haven't heard from them yet. I could sell my copy of Daylight to start my Marvel Steelbook collection. That's true. I probably could. I saw one. My buddy Brian at Last Movie Standing, he knows somebody that sold one today already for like $200, $190, $200. I didn't see the Judge Dredd remake. So we have somebody saying The Beyond is just good and somebody else saying it's well worth it. I don't know. I haven't seen it. Beetlejuice. Oh, you got a 13-year-old son? My son just turned 14. So he's getting a horror. He loves it. He wants some movies that will really scare him. Showed him Hereditary, Pet Cemetery. Like those, but didn't really do it. Those didn't really scare him. So what was it? See, my son was a little younger when he started watching them. I would try a werewolf movie. Like when I was younger, werewolf movies always scared me because they're so violent, so like aggressive, coming after you in the transformations. I would try a werewolf movie. Yeah, both Top Guns are in 4K. No, Judge Dredd to me was Stallone. I like, was it Carl Urban did it in the second one? Yeah, younger kids seem to be like about jump scares a lot. But the violent, like aggressive nature of werewolves scared me when I was a kid. It's like you couldn't get away from them. And for some reason, any movie where the vampire could fly, like that always freaked me out when I was a kid with the Lost Boys, where the vampire could fly. Oh, I like Fright Night 1 the best. I love Fright Night. Fright Night. That's like a top 3 vampire movie for me all time. Silver Bullet would be a good one to watch. I'm trying to think of like super scary. I mean, Dog Soldiers, but Dog Soldiers is kind of like an action movie. The Shining he loves, but it didn't really scare him. My son liked The Shining too, but he just liked the creepy. Yeah, The Howling is very violent. The werewolf change in the Howling is super violent, like with the head and everything. Grindhouse Releasing's putting out The Beyond. It's out for sale today. $66.66. Yeah, Quietly Games. I need to pick that one up myself. I don't know. That's the first thing that came to my mind, Beetlejuice. Because what scares you is so subjective. Like any movies, like those home invasion movies that scare people, those don't scare me at all. You come in my house, you're in trouble. But like monsters and stuff, ghosts, demons, I'm gonna have a hard time fighting that. Doesn't matter how big I am. Let's see. Yeah, I would try a werewolf movie. I'd try a werewolf movie. Favorite box set? You mean like multiple movies? You mean with multiple movies? If it's multiple movie box set, it's got to be that Friday the 13th box set. Do you know, Brent? I have not seen The Beyond. I have not seen City of the Living Dead or House by the Cemetery. Never seen them. Oh, The Forsaken is a good movie. I talk about that one all the time. You got them guns to stop. I got my guns, but I got my guns too. Oh, single movie box set, like one movie. Oh shit. That Captain Kronos is good, but it's not like my favorite movie. So like that Roadhouse VSU is I would say the Roadhouse VSU, my Convoy set right there from Imprint, that Dog Soldiers. I'd say those have to be like top three. Those have to be top three. And then Beastmaster and Trick or Treat are probably up there. Just super, super cool. The Frighteners is an underrated box set too from Turbine. The Ring he wasn't impressed with. Yeah, The Ring didn't do anything for my son either. The Iron Man trilogy 4K box set. I didn't even know that existed. Yeah, Frighteners is an underrated movie, Juanita, and surprisingly kind of creepy in some spots, like where people get dragged to hell. Carla says The Ring is terrifying. Beastmaster, I love. So I hope people will watch it. But one of my recommendation lists that I'm working on is like sword and sandal movies, like best all time and underrated ones. Hopefully, because there's a lot more of those than people think. So hopefully people like those, like that when it comes out. Insidious, Candyman, any of those. Have I seen the Coffee Table movie? I haven't seen that movie. I haven't seen it. Oh, Frank, yeah, one of my Frank says one of his favorites is The Exorcist Bible Deluxe Edition. I don't have that one, but it looks really cool. I really like that Never Ending Story box set, but it just took so long to get it and everything else. It kind of put the luster off of it, but it's definitely in my top 10 box sets. Dang, John, though, that's a good deal. See, I'm gonna have to try to go like watch The Beyond real quick and see if I want to buy it, because that's a hefty. I mean, that's gonna be $70 something. Donnie Deadeye. The only movie that actually scared me as a kid was The Exorcist. Reagan creeped me out. I loved every other horror movie, especially Night of the Demons when you were 9. The lipstick, yeah. Linnea Quigley. I have seen Hello Mary Lou Prom Night 2, but it's been forever. I still don't think those guys should have even announced any of that stuff if they have no idea of any dates of any time any of it's coming. They should have waited till they knew a little more information. They're like, "Hey, we got these movies. We're going to put them out. We don't know when. Don't ask us about it. Shut up." Yeah, Brent, I think they've got it for a few years. The Frighteners box set. That is an incredible box set. Favorite box set: Mummy, everything blue set, gold, black book. I've never seen that. Beetlejuice, you gotta find a way to send me pictures of that. I don't know if I've ever seen that. I'm with you, Anthony. My favorite Italian horror movies I own already, and I wish they got a better box set, and that is Demons 1 and Demons 2. Those are my favorite, and it's not close. Nick B, I never knew Linnea Quigley was an adult film actress. Donnie, did you know that? I've met Linnea, and I've talked with her. I didn't know that. Ah, okay. Frank says one of the best kid horror movies that scared me was The Witches. I haven't seen that in forever. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to try to watch The Coffee Table before I buy it. I did order the Scanners box set from Second Sight, and I'm really looking forward to the Nice Guys box set when they put that out. But I already have the awesome umbrella set of House of the Devil that Tyler sent me, and so I don't need that one again because it's still just a Blu-ray. So they don't have anything, and I don't know about the Brood. I've actually never seen the Brood, so that's right, Lone Soldier. Yep, we know how that turned out. Yeah, like I know nothing about it, Frank. Like I've never even seen a trailer for the Coffee Table. I like anything that's atmospheric, big time atmosphere. Oh, and I like anything Bigfoot related, which I'm on my hunt to get all MVD Rewind collection, and I found this used at Orbit for like $17.99. So there's an MVD Rewind that is kind of Bigfoot or Obama. I love Bigfoot movies, so that's like Bigfoot, but very very cool. I was glad to get that one. The Gate, yeah, that's a good one, Juanita. Well, I mean, the impression I got from talking to the short time I spoke with Linnea is I don't think she felt like, I mean, she was like, she had fun back in the day. It wasn't anything she looked sad upon or anything. I would love Harry and the Hendersons 4K. I have an awesome Blu-ray from Turbine, a media book of it. I've got Night of the Demon. That one is a trip. I mean, the guy gets his wiener ripped off while trying to go pee in the woods. Don't go pee in the woods. All right, we're 1 out of 10 towards our goal. We're going to give this away, and I actually have. Depends on how it goes. I actually have some Blockbuster box sets slips still that I can give away. Here, that's the Top Gun set. Allison, what's up? No, Willow Creek is not bad. So at some point I'm going to give these away. It depends on how we're doing on everything. I got to try to get enough to pay for shipping. Yeah, the Top Gun set is sexy. I've got 2 of them because my man Steve sent me one and I had already bought one. It was like already in the mail on the way to me when Steve sent it to me. So I have 2 and I don't resell. I give away. So that thing is cool. I don't have the first Boggy Creek. I got the second one from Vinegar Syndrome. Becca, what is your choice of horror movie that is the most over-the-top gore? Hate too much gore. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Saw movies really, but so what's one that I like that has a lot of gore? Is that what you're asking? Yeah, Dead Alive. That's not bad. I mean, Evil Dead 2 is one of the first things that comes to mind. Demons comes to mind. I mean, I guess you could say, do you consider Return of the Living Dead gory? I guess it kind of is. But yeah, I would say Evil Dead 2 and Demons come to mind first. I found Evil Dead 2013 used in CD Warehouse a couple months ago, and I still haven't had a chance to watch it yet. Do I like the Hunger Games franchise? Yeah, I like the first couple of movies. I never saw any past that, though. There's like 90 of us in here, 37 likes. Smash that like button. Let people know we're out here before the storms come on us today. Like, we're in the track here in Georgia for some really bad storms. Hatchet films. I have only ever seen the first one. Somebody did a set of those recently, didn't they? Where they were like stacked in a steel book. I was gonna get those, and then they're like gone or something. Or did I dream that up? Somebody put them all out together, but they were Blu-ray. I don't know if they are any 4K of those. Midnight Meat Train. Isn't that is that Clive Barker's? Is that based on Clive Barker's story? Or Dean Koontz, one of them two? Rich is in there sharing reels with me from the other room. Oh, you didn't like Invisible Maniac? I think it's ridiculous fun. Steve with a $5 super chat. Thank you, my friend. We are 2 out of 10. Appreciate it, my friend. Cheers to you. Steve has been a pop culture icon member since basically I started being able to have members. Steve is in the house. Damn, you found the 4K slip of Jurassic Park, Brian? I don't even have the original Jurassic Park on 4K. I was so stunned to find that out. Quietly Games, right now, there's nothing out there. I mean, Daybreakers and Black Death, I like those movies, but not enough to pay to import them. And there's a domestic 4K of Daybreakers. Hey, Horror Girl. Thank you. Yeah, Horror Girl's time is way different than ours. Oh, was it Cinema Madhouse? That's cool. I did get Assault on Party. Where did I put it? Where is it? Oh, I put it over here. I did get this. Just got this yesterday. Make sure there's nothing on there I can't show. Yep. But yeah, I got this yesterday. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. 92 people in the house. That's right. So yeah, I haven't had a chance to check it out yet. But a cool release. Cool release. I love this stuff. As you might tell from some of the lists that I've done. Tim, am I missing something? Tim, oh, really? That's cool, Tim. Yeah, just saw that. Yeah, see, I don't, there's nothing from Umbrella right now that I need to import. Honestly, I have bought Caligula and Mario, one upset from them together. And that's all I've ever bought from them directly. So, and then Tyler, my man Tyler, channel member, sent me House of the Devil. That's the only Umbrella titles I have. That's not two. I have Dead End Drive-In, but I bought that from Orbit. What's my number one release I've gotten from Vinegar Syndrome this year? It's tough, but Curse of the Devil is a lot of fun. It's up there. I really had a lot of fun with Iced. And Virtuosity is good. This is really good, too. If I had the gun to my head, pick one. Maybe Iced. It's between Ice, Curse of the Devil. I got to take VSUs out of it because the packaging always sways me too much and everything. So Curse of the Devil, Iced, and Joy of Sex are probably my favorites so far. But there's 3 movies on this. Yeah, I'm not in the body horror a whole lot, Becca. Oh, Gus with a $5 super chat says the digital bit says Kino hasn't canceled Dante and Daylight. They will be released later this year. You're right in your video. I mean, I had a feeling that we might still get them, but I just didn't know if they would come from Kino or not. But man, they gotta stop like messing stuff up. The Collins, have I compared all the different cuts of Caligula? No, not yet. I watched the original cut. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people had no idea what this movie is. I really do. I feel like nobody had any idea what this is. So, yeah, I mean, I believe that Kino will put those out when I see it. I mean, like I said in the video, we got information on Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison like 6 months ago and still no dates. It took them 9 months to put out something else. Like 9 months? What are you doing? It's crazy. Let's see. Oh, you got Cruel Picture and Blood Tracks recommended by me. Hope you have fun with them. Blood Tracks is fun, man. I watched that with my friend. We watched that, me and Chance and Jen watched that over here on one of our movie nights. And they actually messaged me last night. Of course, they're in my movie Dark Roads. They messaged me last night and said they were watching Iced and we definitely needed to watch. I should have been there and watched it with them. Tremors is good. Donnie says, Chase, you need to cover some more Elizabeth Catan movies. She's been in a few sex comedies. You mentioned she was a staple in those before she quit acting. Need to show her some love. Yeah, Yeah, she has been in a few of those. What all was she in? I'm probably, hopefully, I don't cut y'all off. I do that. Let me look at my phone. Well, I was going to. I promise, I want to get StreamYard where you guys can look at what I'm looking at, but have you seen how much they just keep going up on the prices of StreamYard? Good grief. Yeah, delayed indefinitely never sounds good. A top 10 Gene Hackman movies, I could do that. I have not pre-ordered Nightmare on Elm Street. I haven't. I mean, that's just a lot of money. I'm trying to buy a lot of stuff right now. My camera's wanting to focus. Sorry, y'all. Edward, thank you. He says, just want to say you do a great job with the chat. I mean, I come on here to I have some things that I want to talk about, but mainly I just want to talk to you. So. The Conversation has a 4K USA release. It's by Lionsgate Limited. Garbage Day is fun. The Quick and the Dead is underrated. That crossed my mind too, Lone Soldier. Is Kino Lorber in some kind of financial trouble where they're trying to announce stuff and get pre-orders and see if they get enough pre-orders to actually pay for the stuff? And then if they're not, they keep delaying it so they can try to get more pre-orders. It's possible. Steve, what's up? Oh, quietly games. You speaking my language. Now, maybe you should do a top 10 Barbara Crampton list. That I can do, sir. That I can do. You want that Basic Instinct 4K Steelbook from Lionsgate? I wanted to get all the Lionsgate limited stuff. But I have this really cool box set from Zabi on Basic Instinct 4K with art cards and everything else. I mean, I might still get the Lionsgate one at some point, but if it sells out, it just sells out because it's hard to double dip for a 4K when you got so many things that you don't have at all in your budget stock. You can't just spend money. Yeah, it's very expensive. So, bring it on. Bring Me a Dream. Oh, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Just bought the DVD of Bring Me a Dream. You enjoyed the movie. I appreciate it. I don't know, Cinemat House. It's we'll see. What movie has the worst storyline to me? Out of any movie out there, there's a lot. Oh my God, that's a deep question. Hey, I'm your Huckleberry. You worn out? Oh, best Deborah Foreman movie. Good Lord. I would have to look at a list and think about it. Becca, somebody loves your questions. Worst storyline movie. That's a good one. Last Jedi is horrid. That's horrid. That's a horrid storyline. That's true. That one's almost too easy. Austin, I hope so. But at this point, that'll be 9 months since they announced it when it's supposed to come out. So that's a long time. Which is it Jaws 4 where like Jaws is like he knows the is it 4 where he knows the family and he's going hunting the family? Like that's horrible too. Webb, what's up? BMG, you're waiting on a limited box set of one of your movies, of my movies. So I actually just talked with Blockbuster Box Sets about when I asked on my community post about getting a would anybody pre-order it? Because I like me, I to have all these made was a pretty good investment. So I don't want to make a bunch of them and nobody buys them. So I was trying to get an idea of who would buy them before I have them made. So I have not seen any of those, Nick. Top 10 Linnea Quigley would be a good list. What to get the hardware limited? You want to get that, but God, $145. Yeah, see, that's so crazy. The shipping from Umbrella is high. No, I didn't hear that. But good Lord, 40 million an episode. Good night from the net. Klaus says, good night from the Netherlands. The Beyond from Lucio Fulci on 4K came out today in USA Grindhouse, but they don't send to Europe, really. Oh, I hate that, man. I still got to see that movie. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That does suck, though. Like it this day and age, there's like really no reason to not ship. Like you can, even if the customer has to pay the freight on it, like let them pay and ship it. I could understand if it was just like a person. Like it's hard for me to ship overseas because I'm just me and I got to go do the post office. I got to go do everything just me by myself. But if you're a business and you got even 3 or 4 people working for you, you should be able to do it. Ooh, top Sylvester Stallone movies outside of Rambo and Rocky. That would be a tough list just because I'd fight with myself on the ranking order. Robert, you ordered. I hope you enjoy it. Like I love it when people order stuff because I talk about it. But at the same time, I'm like, man, if they don't like it, I'm going to feel bad. Yeah, Colin, $75 is high. Top 10 see-through garments on 4K. So apparently somebody's telling on me for being, too raunchy with my raunchy comedies list. That was so crazy. I still don't see what was so bad about that list. All clips I use are from movie trailers. I do have the Creep Show 4K, and it is really good. Throwback Cafe, New Jersey. I got it right up there. That's the 4K and a Blockbuster box set, and then that's the Blu-ray in the old hard case from Screen Factory. Ben says, boom, another $5 super chat. I appreciate it, my friend. We're halfway to the goal. Short version says, elaborate what happened. I don't know. So like my 90s raunchy comedy list, I had done the 70s and 80s. I did the 90s. It got flagged on YouTube as not suitable for ads. So then I asked for a human review because the AI just catches certain things. And they human reviewed it and said that it was fine. And so they cleared it to go up. It was up for 2 days. And then I got a message that someone had brought to their attention that it was outside of YouTube's guidelines or something. So they human reviewed it and said that it wasn't suitable for ads anymore. So I couldn't make any money off of it. Demonetized. I have no idea why. And I messaged them back asking why, because I'm like, look, you human reviewed it. Every clip in the thing is from a studio trailer that is on YouTube and approved. So explain it to me. And they never did. Their whole system of how they pay you, how they make decisions is basically, trust me, bro. Like, that's pretty much what it is. But I'm still going to do 2000s. And now, because I'm a smart ass, I'm also doing the 60s. So, but tomorrow I'm doing a different one. So I want to see how it goes. A different type of recommendation list. And we'll come back and finish out that series. There needs to be a Cobra 4K box set immediately, an over-the-top VSU 4K immediately. Donnie says, I love your pettiness. That's right. The minute they did that, I was like, well, I'm going to do it. It's just like when I recut it and did all the beeping out and everything, that was a big, at them. And so then I was like, oh, I'm going to do 2000s, but now I'm going to do 60s too. Orgies of Edo. Oh man, Tim, that'd be cool. That would have been cool. I love that movie. Yeah, movie Palace of Blood. I don't think I'm jumping on that one. Man, there's 101 of us in here now. 54 likes. You heard Chase finally saw Saturn 3. Well, I don't know who told you that, but they lied. I've never had them take funds back. I don't know if they can they even do that anymore, because they've already sold the ads by the time they do that. Yeah, Tulsa King, he is doing good in that. It's a party in here tonight. Yeah, we're 100 people. Well, as soon as I said we were over 100 people and we had 52 likes, we got 7 more likes, but 5 people left. We're five things away from the first giveaway here. So 5 super chats away. When is Tulsa King? I don't know. I don't have Paramount Plus anymore. I've been systematically canceling everything. I'm convinced that if you're streaming, Tubi might be the best streaming source out there. And guess what? It's like now they're getting more revenue than several other streaming sources combined, and all they do is old school commercials. The old, sometimes just because something is old doesn't mean it wasn't the right way to do it. TV and all that stuff lived off of the old commercial model for a really long time for a reason.
Is Juanita in there?
I think Juanita was in here.
She likes to sing.
Juanita, there's the cat. There's Mando. Did you know on Tubi they have a free Shout TV thing where you can stream tons of stuff that Shout and Scream have on there. Juanita said, my fluffy man. Woke Niner said, Mando. Top 3 vampire movies. Lost Boys, Fright Night, and probably Bram Stoker's Dracula. That's probably my top 3. Near Dark I love Near Dark. I think I did my top 25 vampire movies. Near Dark is up there. Vampires with John Carpenter is up there. So yeah, those were probably around my top 5. Yeah, Tubi is good. I wasn't that big on Abigail like everyone else. How the Grinch Stole Bitches. I've never seen Martin. Never seen it. Yeah, I think Tubi is probably the best service. They have a lot of those old. That's where I watched a lot of those old comedies. Oh, Space Case Collectibles, you snuck in here on me. Watched Once Upon a Time in the West on Tubi. Hadn't seen it before. Yeah, that's a good place to find stuff. Like, it's edited some, but like the Cheerleaders is on there. Like a lot of those raunchy comedies that have been on my list are on Tubi. Yeah, I like Hammer vampire movies. Like Horror of Dracula is up there as one of my favorites too. So it's up there too. I'll tell you another Hammer one that I really like is Twins of Evil. I like Twins of Evil a lot. Horror Workout was on there, unedited. You know, I've never seen that, Donnie. I've never seen that. Is it really like a lot of nudity in that one? I've never seen it. No, I've never seen it. Really, Todd? I got to watch it because I know there's like a nice little box set of it out there. Oh, yeah, I've seen 30 Days a Night. I like 30 Days a Night. Yeah, I might buy the Monkey 4K because buying it will cost less than going to see it now. Oh, just the opening shower scene. Becca, you're under a tornado watch. Yeah, I'm here in Georgia and it's supposed to be coming tonight. I'm not looking forward to it because it's going to make for a long night because you got to be alert for the storms. Oh, you're talking about short version. You're talking about the one with Elizabeth Shue. Have I ever seen Horror Train with Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee? I have not seen that. I've not seen that one. To Sleep with a Vampire. I don't think I've seen that one. Short Circuit, or yeah. So it's you talking about the Horror Workout? YouTube, the best streaming service to pay for. The ads are atrocious, and I'm told premium users pay out more than an ad does. Interesting. Oh yeah, Salem's Lot's awesome. Picked up Lorna the Exorcist from Kino Cult line. Steve, I haven't had a chance to even watch it yet. There. So I hadn't had a chance to watch it. So that's why I said everything's piling up on me. I've got for reviews, I got all this. I got Night of the Creeps, Forbidden World. Everybody asked me to review The Carpenter and Joy of Sex from Vinegar Syndrome. So that's like 7 reviews. And everybody wants to see the reviews, but to be honest, they don't do that great on the channel overall. But I still want to do them because I like doing them. And I know everybody wants to see them done. But I try not to drop them back to back to back. But I got a lot of reviews to do. If everybody wants to see me do this one, I'll definitely do it. But I feel like a lot of people didn't know about Joy of Sex and The Carpenter. And so before they're sold out, I kind of wanted to get a review out there for people in case they wanted to grab it. But Deep Blue Sea, I actually thought I would see more reviews of this than I have. Brian did a big one. I'm sure I'll rip that commentary apart too because it's nonsense to be on there. It is, John Doe. It's hard. Oh, Beck, I always have fun watching the Porky's movies too. To be honest, damn, Steve, you still didn't get it. I missed that part of your message. You still don't have it yet. Yeah, it's I love the Porky's movies. To be honest, the underrated or underseen like raunchy comedies from the 70s and 80s, I have enough to do 2 more lists of 10 from each decade. There's so many movies like that. And that still doesn't include the big ones like Revenge of the Nerds, Porky's, and stuff like that. Thank you, Juanita. Oh gosh, Ben, favorite X-Files monster of the week. I'd have to think back. I love the X-Files. I got them all down here on DVD. But I loved when they did the old monster of the week stuff, basically. The guy who fits in the drain, Eugene Toombs. Like, he is creepy. I think his name is Eugene Toombs in the show. Jersey Devil. I like it when like the stuff was actually real, like, you know, really real. I'd love to see the X-Files on 4K. I'd buy that so fast. There'd be things smoking over here. Wild recollection on that name. Yeah, every now and then I can pull some stuff. Oh, got a headache tonight. Basement, hi all. How much am I selling Daylight? Man, apparently I could sell this Daylight right here and buy like 5 out of print Marvel steelbooks with this thing, which I ain't gonna lie is tempting. But I feel weird about that. I don't want people thinking I'm like scalping crap. And it's Stallone. Who knows if I ever get it again? Oh, dude, I'd buy Ice Pirates so fast. Thank you for the super chat, my friend. Make sure you check on. So I have all my updated on tomorrow's video. Should be all the updated like member information, like when it pops up. And anybody that follows me that has anybody that's a subscriber, a channel member, a paid member, past a certain tier that has a YouTube channel themselves, I'm putting their channel and a little note to make sure to check out their channel. It's going to pop up too with your name and lights on the video so that everybody gets, so people know you got a channel. Dude, Donnie. See, I could do that, man. You know, that's what kills. I could sell this and buy Vice Academy from Vinegar Syndrome. Dude. Oh, yeah, Basement Movie Den. Yeah, it's already up. You'll see it tomorrow. And tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow's video, it's one of those recommendation list videos. So hopefully it's one of those that gets 40, 50, 60,000 views or so. So hopefully like you and the original Fuzz and Jordan at the Movie Den and stuff, I'll make sure that everybody knows they got a channel. Hey, man, just want everybody to, do well. Oh, Basement. You didn't have to. Basement Movie Den just gifted 5 AVA Pop Culture memberships. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. So we got 5 memberships, and we're 4 away from our giveaway target on Super Chats. I appreciate that, man. Trainer DC, Michael got one. Chapo got one. Brock got one. James got one. Thank you. Sorry, I see me rubbing my head, so I have a very bad headache. Like one of those that's like, it's like right here behind your eye, up the side of your head, and like down your neck right here all day. And it's just gotten worse. eBay is slowly getting flooded with 4Ks of Daylight. I don't doubt it. Dude, Unsolved Mysteries scared me. And when I was a kid, I think I've told the story on the channel of a nightmare that it gave me. Where you, in Robert Stack's voice, I was dreaming in like a POV coming into my house, and he was narrating it, and he's like, here's a man who came home to a terrifying experience to find the devil in his house. Now, at the time, I had just seen the Demons cover art at the video rental store. There, somewhere. I just moved everything around over here. I had just seen this art work for the first time. And I went to sleep after having seen this and watched Unsolved Mysteries going to sleep on the floor. And I dreamed Robert Stack narrating me coming home to find the devil in my house. And it was this demon in my dream. And to this day, 30 some odd years later, I still remember that vividly. Yeah, the ghost episodes, all that stuff was freaky. Will Exchange, hello from Florida. Enjoy your channel. Just got turned on to it a few weeks ago. Appreciate your lists and movie takes. Also like your shirt. It did not make your top 24. What didn't make my top 24? My shirt? Oh, Top Gun. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa, Joe. Joe just came in with $100 super chat. Dude, that is insane. Joe just said, I'm going to email you about trying to obtain rights to movies. I've been wanting to do this for years. Then I saw your video the other day. Did you see Student Bodies? Wow, man. First of all, I really appreciate that. That is an insane gift, my friend. That is crazy. And I really appreciate that. Definitely email me at avawithchase@gmail.com. And let's talk about it. I'm just going to tell you, I am out there. I have been putting in emails and contacts because I have an IMDb Pro account because I make movies for a living. So I'm going into the back end and getting contacts and stuff and reaching out. And it's shocking the amount of people who don't know jack shit about who owns what. And there's a lot of these movies that are just setting out there, man. The Cheerleaders, Hollywood Boulevard, like all those movies that Scorpion and Code Red had, like there's all of those. There's tons of other stuff. I mean, Grim Prairie Tales stars James Earl Jones and Brad Dourif. Well, I know it's not the greatest movie, but that movie deserves to be preserved. It's stuck on VHS. Nobody can tell me who owns it. Nobody has any idea. So that's the kind of problem I'm running into, but I am willing to try to break through those barriers. And yes, I have seen Student Bodies. It's been a long time, but I have seen it. I can picture the cover right now. That is an insane gift, man. I appreciate that. You didn't have to do that to get my attention. You just email me anytime, brother. How much does YouTube take of that 99? About half. Matt in the house. Matt, another channel member. Haven't called a stream in a minute. Hope all is well. Cheers, brother. Damn, I got to come in behind the big $100 drop. Take that fall for Joe. I appreciate it, man. Eric, look, many hands make light work. That's the same reason I put other YouTube people's stuff. Like I decided I was going to do that. I'm like, man, in case people don't know who Jordan is, or in case people don't know who Fuzz is, or Canadian Maker Project, or any of that stuff, in Basement Blu-rays, in case they don't know who those are, I'm going to put their channel and say, check out their channel in on my screen too, on every video. So, yeah, Dwarf, however you want, like Brad Dorf. No, I haven't been able to reach him directly. He's just an actor. He probably has no clue. That officially is the biggest. Like, I'm still speechless over that. That is a massive super chat. That is, I don't even know what to say about that. I mean, I know we didn't get to. We got 1 minute. I know we didn't get to 10 on our basic on our normal $5 over super chats, but I think that one kind of makes up for it. A 4K Blu-ray review of Town, directed by Ben Affleck. Well, Spider-Man, I would love to do that, but I don't have that movie, so I'd have to get that movie. Matt won $100 on FanDuel today. Awesome. I just don't have that movie, and I want to start mixing in reviews, 4K reviews of a bit older movies and stuff. Why so Bluetooth? Orbit should put you on the payroll. Just order Captain Kronos on 4K. Listen, do I agree with everything Orbit does or says or anything else or whatever? No, but they do good business. They've been honest with me. They ship fast. They got a fair price. You know, they do good business. So I'm going to support small business. Oh man, thank you, dude. You don't have to keep doing more. I appreciate it. We got another $5 super chat. Thank you, my friend. Says thank you for talking about Blockbuster movie set. Absolutely, man. Basement Movie Den. I really appreciate that. He's been making it rain super chats and memberships. It's a big night in here tonight, y'all. I really didn't expect it. Criterion on Tuesday. He does, Joe. What did I miss something? Let's see. Did you email me today, Joe? If you have, man, I'm so behind everything. I haven't even been in my emails today. Matt, get those Criterion pockets ready. I'm just saying. Oh, you think they're going to do the 50% off thing on Tuesday? Oh, Joe, you watch Fuzz from my links? That's awesome. I do have a Patreon. It is. Oh, crap. Sorry, guys. I just lost. If you can see me, I just lost you. Hold on. I just tried to click to my Patreon page and it just went nuts on me. Sorry about that. Hopefully I didn't leave you. That's the link to my Patreon. I do have a Patreon. Yeah, Tim, all genres of films. I want comedies. I want horror. I have right now. I said when I went to 10,000 subscribers, I was also going to start to try to move towards making my next film. I'm just trying to decide which one of my scripts to do. And then Blockbuster Box Sets actually hit me with an idea for another script that I like too. I just have to write it. But I have an 80s homage, raunchy, fun comedy that's an homage to 80s movies. I have a couple of different horrors. I have a horror sci-fi that I've already written. So it's deciding if I want to do one of those or write a new one and then move forward on my own movies. I love all kinds of movies. So yeah, I want to get rights to all kinds of movies. I think there's some underserved markets out there. Spider-Man, what's $16.99? Oh, the town. I have to see about getting that. That's not bad for 4K. A Blu-ray or 4K of Nightlife. Last of the Dogman is stuck on. There's so much stuff. People keep saying, I'm not going to call anybody out because I'm not about calling YouTubers out or anything, but I saw a post on Instagram where some YouTubers were going to do a live stream, and they were talking about now that Red Shirt Pictures announced those 6 and Synapse announced those 6, they're like, there's nothing left. What's left to put on 4K? And I'm like, what? There's so much stuff out there. It's ridiculous. Your Name Here, Criterion releasing Sorcerer on 4K. My man Jason at Movie Mass at Pop Culture Mass. He's jonesing for that one. He posted about that today. Forget Criterion money's going to Terrifier VHS next week. John Doe, I love it, man. Just sub to Basement Movie Den. Gus with a $5 super chat saying, I'm excited for the new Criterion titles. Yeah, me too. Oh, by the way, I have my next Chase's Criterion Closet critiques coming up too. Those just take me a while because I'm keeping it secret whose picks I'm doing this time. But they pick several movies, so it takes a while to do it. So I'm still going to do that. Donnie, well, that's the thing. I want to pull everybody into whichever movie I do, as many people as I can in this community. Darren, I did not buy a single title from Barnes & Noble during this sale so far. BMG, you know who I'm talking about. I saw that and my brains dribbled out of my ears. I'm like, get out of your bubble. There are just countless movies. Maybe sometimes when I'm doing these lists, I realize I've seen more movies than most people over my life, I guess. I don't know. Todd, did something happen in here? I saw Todd. Sorry, I hit a nerve. BMG, that's awesome. I did the same thing, man. I can't wait. I'm just going to get everything they put out, I think I'm going to get everything they put out. They don't put out so many, so it's not that hard. Yeah, four-sided triangle. You know, there is actually, and I said it in my review, there is actually a Tales from the Crypt episode that did a spin on that that's so far away from it, it's not even hardly related to it, but Tom Holland directed it. Patricia Arquette's in it. I do not own the Mexico Trilogy box set. I only have Desperado 4K Steelbook. Becca, is that the which Hellboy 4K is that? Is that the original Hellboy? Because that's the Ron Perlman is the only one. His movies are the only ones I've seen. Randy from Hamburger University. Let's see. Yeah, Tim, I just the more I see this, the more I want movies saved and all that kind. BMG knows who I'm talking about. Man, I think that's funny. I just try not. I don't call people out specifically. Sometimes I want to. Sorry, I'm trying to catch back up on the chat. It, 100% why so Bluetooth. Yep. The Prestige. Yep. Oh, thank you, Carla. Yeah, I'm not the biggest cat person either, and I want to apologize to you guys too. If you see lately, you can see my eyes. They're kind of watery and red. If you see that in my videos, it's starting to be springtime here and it's wreaking havoc with me. So it's not like I just woke up or I've been crying or been punched in the face. It's just allergies. I'm using eye drops constantly. My eyes will literally be this red by the end of the day right now. So I'm having to use eye drops. Like before I get on here, eye drops and nose spray and everything else. Did I miss the announcements? Why So Bluetooth? Did Criterion officially announce today? Did I'm just like, I'm so busy doing videos. Did they announce all those today? What makes a movie C rated? You mean like crappy, like down here? Very bad cinematography, way more than sound. Very bad, locked off, non-cinematically composed shots. Take it way down for me. Okay, Juanita. Sorry. Basement Movie Den. The next Hammer title is Four-Sided Triangle on March the 31st. I don't know beyond that. But yeah, Becca, bad. Having no money, there's still no excuse for bad shot composition and stuff like that. Having no money is not an excuse for that. So that takes it way down for me. And if you look like somebody today on my video is like, well, what makes you think you know what you're talking about when it comes to cinematography or film editing? And I'm like, well, and the person deleted their comment. I'm like, well, I've been doing this a long time. I've won a lot of awards for it. Maybe that. But yeah, that always takes something to C level for me, because just because you have no money doesn't mean you can't set up a shot and have a nice shot composition and stuff like that. Yeah, I've never even tried that in my life, Brian. That one I can honestly tell you. I'm such a big chicken when it comes to anything that alters how you feel. Strange Land, that would be cool, Tim. BMG, am I missing what you said with the Scarecrow? Oh, you know what they're talking about with the Scarecrow. I'm trying to catch back up on the chat, see where I'm at, because I can't. And then it like jumps on me, and I'm like, oh crap. Okay, Matt. Okay, so they sent out vouchers to channel subscribers, signaling it might be Tuesday. You talking about for their flash like 50% off sale? Yeah, I'll be spending some money. Michael, yeah. The Wiz 4K out in June by Criterion. That would be interesting. Yeah, me too, Becca. That's the only one for me. I didn't know there was a 4K of that. I'll definitely have to get 4K of that. That's another Guillermo del Toro movie that I really like. I did get on the Groove sale, the like 3 for $39 or whatever. I got Howard the Duck because I didn't have it, and I did get Pacific Rim on 4K. I finally got that one in my collection. That was on my video recently. And because I'm working on a 50 sci-fi horror list, and I grabbed It Came from Outer Space, a 50, 60 sci-fi horror list. So I'm getting all those for $39. Not too bad. Not too bad. Howard the Duck. Brazil, I will probably pick up for sure. No peeking on Donnie's getting in the shower. Woo! Jesse's cool. He sent you some of his comics. That's cool. Brian, last movie standing. Do you own the town? Oh. Dude, that's the one thing I wish I had got, and I did not realize that it came from outer space. Right now, Brian, there's a huge, chunky box set of it from Universal on Amazon for like $30. Yeah, I'm like, am I like 2 minutes behind? Like, because it shows that I'm caught up now. Some crazy loyal AVA fans in tonight by Edward is the most the most. Now Brian's I own the town on DVD. That's, am I still behind? Okay, I'm caught up. Howard the Duck, man, like Howard the Duck has some saucy implications, and Aaliyah Thompson in her outfit with her butt cheeks hanging out, like trying to come on to Howard and make him uncomfortable is odd looking at it now. Back then I was just like, ooh, Leah Thompson. Now I'm like, it's kind of creepy. Matt, the OLED is awesome. Best purchase I've made. But I didn't make it. It was a Christmas gift, but you know what I mean. Team Almy Studio. Pop Culture Mass is in the house. Look, if I have to drag everybody kicking and screaming over to Pop Culture Mass and like make y'all click to subscribe on his channel, I'm gonna do it. He will not, like, he hates the YouTube algorithm, so nobody can ever find him. He's got no chance for anyone to find him. I'm going to drag everybody over there to him because he is fun as hell. And like, I mean, seriously, he gets so buried by the algorithm. I'm subscribed to him. We're friends. I've got him on my channels page at the bottom of my homepage. It still doesn't even tell me when he puts something up. Thank you, Juanita. Here, I'll put the link in here, Nick. There is the link. Subscribe to his channel. He will make you laugh. Very fun, satirical, but knows his stuff. He went to the University of Georgia like me, got a film degree and stuff there like me. So, but now he lives in Maine. So he's got a weather culture shock. There you go. Movie Mass is in here on his proper account now. Pop Culture Mass. But see, he doesn't do intelligent marketing or self-promotion. Yeah, Todd, I agree. Never hotter. Never hotter. Now Jason, Movie Mass, he is very excited for Sorcerer. He sent that to us, me and Brian, in a group chat today. Thank you for going over there and subscribing, Matt. Fun. He cracks me up too, man. I'll put him on just because I need to laugh and have fun and just be crazy. The Devil and Daniel Webster. I've seen that story told a couple times. Criterion has that out, right? They have a Blu-ray or a 4K of that. But, you know, that is basically done in a retelling with the Pursuit of, or Shortcut to Happiness movie. Yes, Todd, his video on Xanadu is crazy. Oh, yeah, 4K of Plan 9 from outer space, I would buy like that. You know, they show clips from that at Disney's Hollywood Studios Sci-Fi Drive-In Diner Theater movie, like where you go in and eat. All right, Basement Movie Den. John knows it's a good Blu-ray. BMG. So the Mark was on yesterday, and he said that they're basically just old stock. They were HMV exclusives back in the day, and they cut a deal with Warner Brothers. And so basically, they're going to sell them until they don't have any more. It's a finite deal, though. Dude, look at that. Oh, man, I love it. Love it. Love it. Basement Movie Den just hit 5 more AVA Pop Culture memberships. Donnie Deadeye. Donnie, if he's out of the shower, you got a channel membership. Gus got one. Brent, William, Anthony. Yeah, man, it sounds cool, Tim. Do it. I say do it. Oh, so Criterion blocked them on that one, huh? Why so blue too? I love it, Gus. Get in there and watch all that stuff behind the channel thing in there. Speaking of, if anybody would watch it, is anybody interested in once a month me bringing back Midnight Movies with Chase or Dinner and a Movie with Chase? Either one of those series, just one episode per month. Is anybody interested in seeing Midnight Movies with Chase again? Just to kind of mix it up here and there. You don't know what those are? You never. So like early on in the channel, I think I did 3 or 4 of them. So the videos are still up. And I mean, it's like a whole, like kind of like a Elvira type show where I review and talk about a movie. I changed like my whole background setting and different stuff like that. So only if I redo Showgirls now that I have a bigger audience. Yeah, like I don't, the Showgirls one, first of all, it got demonetized because they said it was too dirty. And then like 11 people unsubscribed while watching that video. But yeah, that one, I have fun with Midnight Movies. I'll probably bring that one back at least once a month. I just have to think on which movie to do each time. I'm glad y'all, I got a lot of positive idea on that. I got the LGC3. Let's see. So far, we're doing good with the weather here. We haven't been kicked out or nothing. What's going on? Showgirls on Midnight Movies. Well, that one was like, and I had fun. I still don't know why that one was like, I had an ad suitability problem. I don't think they should remake Starship Troopers. I'm a huge Verhoeven fan, so don't mess with his stuff for me. He's got a new movie that's I've got to see that's like about a nun. I know Rhonda Shear's in her 70s. Like I love Convoy. I want to do a show. I want to cast an actress. I actually want to get my friend Marla, who's an actress who lives nearby, who's in 2001 Maniacs, Blood Car, Road Trip, all those movies. I want to get her to be like my horror show host and do like a Rhonda Shear Up All Night with her. I just can't convince her to do it. Well, I just did a full review of Convoy though. So yeah, I just did a full review of Convoy 4K. It's on the channel from like a week or two ago. I'm in my cowboy hat. I do a CB radio opening and everything else to that. Juanita, thank you. I know it's getting late, 9:30 already. Yeah, that's sad, William. Nick, she is the tour. She's like part of that tour group that's being shown around, that Tom Green's showing around. She's blonde headed. She's in tons of scenes. She, like, I always joke with her because she sounds Southern in one of her lines where she's like, "That's bullshit. Girls don't just stand around naked." When he's telling about the shower scene, and he's like, "Yeah, they do, naked, really naked." But I've known her since she was like 12 and I was 13 or 14. Yeah, I want to try to get some guests on here too. I need to get like Jesse and Marla, and it'd be cool to get Michael Levy to come on, the guy that's producer of Terrifier that I worked with and stuff. I've known him for about 10 years now. 9 years. But they're busy all the time. They're doing cons and stuff. Yeah, this year's a rubber duck. We just ain't going to pay no toll. That is one of the best 4Ks I've seen. That's a damn good 4K. That imprint did some work there. Basement Movie Den, I haven't heard anything about the Cell 4K. I'm not as concerned about it. Like, to be honest with y'all, 100%. And I told Jason this at Pop Culture Mass earlier today. I was watching for it the first time and somehow missed the spot where the wrong clip is overlaid, and I had to rewind it back. So I'm just not that overly concerned with it. I mean, I want the replacement disc if they do one, but like, it didn't affect my viewing of the movie, especially where it's at, because she's like drifting off to sleep and dreaming, and it's already cross dissolving right there. So like, I bought it at 50% off. So I got it for $24. And then I actually had $5 off at Barnes and Noble at that time. So I got it for under $20. Me and Cobweb ought to do a Wayne's World spoof. I love Daniel at Cobwebs. Love Daniel. Dude, bro. Yeah, it'll be fun. Why hasn't Animal House gotten the 4K transfer yet? I don't know. Is it owned by Disney? Anything under Disney umbrella? Blake Giant PC, yeah. Jason Lively is Robin Lively's brother, and also they are Blake Lively's siblings. And yeah, I've known Jason through my friend April, who's in my movies and good friend of mine for a while. So I talked to Jason about Night of the Creeps. I could try to see if I could get him on. I don't know. Like, he spends a lot of time just going up to a place and skiing. Does Animal House have a 4K? Oh, Todd, you got Convoy because of me. I hope you enjoyed it, man, because that is a damn good 4K. Yeah, he does, as far as I know. Usually, like, the last time I talked to him, it was like I told him about the Night of the Creeps, and we were talking about that. And then he was telling me, all about skiing. But I should have bought the bigger package of Night of the Creeps in case I saw him, and just get him to sign it all. And I could have done like a giveaway on here or something. I really didn't think that far ahead. Okay, so Animal House has a 4K apparently. Oh yes, Brent. There you go. That would be so fun, man. That was fun. We still trying to figure out which movie we're doing for our next one of those too. Google's probably going to have to sell Chrome. So I had somebody tell me that they had no problem with Kino Lorber announcing films with no date that might not ever come or might not come till a year later, 9 months, because it gives them an idea of where to spend their money or what might be coming. Do y'all agree with that? I don't agree with that, because if you announce something with no date, we have no idea when it's coming. So when to put our money anywhere, we have no idea if it's going to get canceled or anything else. I don't know that I agree with that. Or like even Red Shirt Pictures and Synapse, like Synapse really kind of threw Red Shirt Pictures under the bus with that post of those 6 movies or whatever, because they're like, yeah, we're doing these movies. We know it's probably not going to be 2025. We can't tell you when it is. Don't ask us any questions. Ask the guy at Red Shirt Pictures. Like, man, y'all kind of like wanted the publicity, but threw him under the bus to handle all the damn questions. Oh, why so Bluetooth? I wonder if they still got it. I would like to see that. Have I ever seen movies so awful they're awesome? Yeah, I think Iced is in that category. I think there's quite a few movies like that. I think Demon Wind is like that. I think I mean, honestly, in some ways, Showgirls is that way. Invisible Maniac is that way to me. Blood Tracks is that way. That's it, Tim. Like if you're like, oh no, well this is coming, and so I'm gonna wait, and then it doesn't come out, and then you get screwed. Dang, why so Bluetooth? Now I gotta go see about that. Ooh, that's interesting. Why so Bluetooth? Right, Brent. Like I love giving money and not having any idea when I'm gonna get the movie. The fuck. The only thing about the King of New York, I not this normally not something I complain about. This wouldn't stop me from buying something. That artwork doesn't look great to me. Mausoleum, yeah, that's the one that fits in that category. There's probably plenty from Vinegar Syndrome that fit that category, to be honest with you. Should we give away the 80s shirt? Should we give? I should probably not turn it upside down. Should we give this one away? I'll tell you what I wanted from Lionsgate Limited that I waited around and I couldn't believe they sold out was the Apocalypse Now set. Even though I don't like them stacked together, I don't have that in the collection. Oh yeah, Howling too. Yeah. All right, let me give away this shirt. Let me get my phone. Hold on, I'm gonna have to get up because I left it sitting over here. It's trivia time. Trivia time. Trivia time. Trivia time. Trivia time. So, in honor of the shirt, the 80s shirt, and you're gonna order this shirt for me, Movie Mass. Just tell me what size. Just tell me what size you want in this one. I got this one, and well, I'm either gonna give away. This is, by the way, this is a size large. This is a size large. This is what I have left. Okay. This is what I have left in stock after shipping out stuff today. I got this one. This is me, Jason, and Brian right here. That's me, Jason, and Brian right there. Mike Webb in the house. I got that one. And I got this one in a large. That's it, maybe though. I need to change. You know what? For us, Movie Mass, I need to change the top of this and put the Wild Bunch on here. That's what I need to do with that. So that's the two that I got left. So I'm going to give one of these away. So we're going to do, in honor of my video tomorrow, you guys want to know what my recommendation list tomorrow is going to be? Since it's not going to be the 2000s raunchy comedies, I'm going to save that. A little sneak peek for all you in here. Tomorrow's a big list. It's a big list. It is going to be 1980s B action movies that you might have missed. It's going to be boobs, blood, and bullets action movies that you missed. My recommendation, and I couldn't cut it, so it's got 15 movies on it. 15. So I'm trying to edit it down to 30 minutes so that it goes fast enough, because so many people complain that I talk too slow. Like new people to the channel, they're like, you talk too slow, talk faster. Don't give us your thoughts on the movie, just tell us and move on. That kind of stuff. So I actually have enough. If this list does well, I ended up with like 46 movies. That's why I did it in 15, because I was like, well, if it does well, I can do 3 of them. You have a box set called that? Boobs, Blood, and Bullets? All right. That's Northerners that want me to talk faster. What's funny is, like, I listen to other people and I'm like, I don't talk that slow. Like somebody else told me, they're like, you don't talk slow. Somebody said you deliver lines. Somebody's like, I can tell you were an actor. You deliver lines on here. And that was interesting. And then somebody else is like, you're a storyteller. You tell everything like a story. So it's not that you talk slow. It's how you talk and you describe stuff. So I appreciate it, Ben. That has to be the younger generation trying to get you to talk faster. Probably. I always tell them, like, look, man, we're here for discussion, to hang out and talk movies, not to just like AI skip everything. That ain't what I'm about. So in honor of that list, we're going to do an 80s action movie question. I'm sure you talk, you sound like Sam Elliott. He'd never make it today. If he had to break in today, they'd be like, you talk too slow. Why so Bluetooth? I've actually had people comment in there, this is best watched at 2.0 speed. I'm like, fuck right off. Way over there. Yeah, I mean it's pretty rude. Even if you think that and you do that, why would you comment that in the description? You're great, but this is best watched at 2.0 speed. Mm, let's see. Yeah, Beetlejuice. Appreciate it, Woke Niner. I should make that shirt. Oh, good lord! This thing's trying to give me like all the cultural relevance. Why can't they just give me like good trivia? I'm looking up good trivia. William, what's up? Dude, I can't find the good trivia for this. Okay, here we go. Let me find a good one. I'm on a spot. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one right off the bat. This is a good one. Let's see. All right, are you ready? So just be ready because the first person I see with the right answer on here, Beetlejuice, like I was, gets the shirt. Okay. What is the name of the film starring Chuck Norris that was inspired by a real aircraft hijacking that occurred the year before? What Chuck Norris film was inspired by an aircraft hijacking that occurred the year before? John Doe Juggalo got it first. John Doe Juggalo with the win, with the W. I thought that one was going to be harder. John Doe Juggalo got it right off the bat, followed right behind with Why So Blue Tube and Blake's Giant PC, then Basement Movie Den. And Rural Umbrian got the fifth spot there. But John Doe Juggalo with the win. I was talking too fast. You couldn't understand the question. Yeah, just a bunch of Chuck Norris fans. He might make an appearance on my list tomorrow. Spoiler alert. My dad was a huge Chuck Norris fan. You just watched it last night. Do you know one of my sneaky favorite Chuck Norris movies is? And it was my dad's favorite, so it's probably the reason I watched it so much. Anybody want to guess what's my favorite is? I would say it's my favorite. There's a couple that I really like, but this one is probably one I would. He turned 85 this week. I do have the Sidekicks VSU. I had to buy that one. John Doe, close. Dodgeball. It's actually Missing in Action 2. I love Missing in Action 2, the beginning. I really like that one. I also really like The Firewalker with him and Lou Gossett Jr. And there's another Canon film that he did that's a horror movie. I think it's Hellbound, where he basically has to fight like a demon. And that was done by Canon. I like that one too. Yeah, Missing Action 2 was better. I like it better. Invasion USA is good too. I got that nice 4K from Vinegar Syndrome. Hero in the Terror, that's a good one. He's got so many. Force of One, Forced Vengeance, right? He's got a lot. Octagon. What's the other one? Silent Rage. He's got a lot. What will be the next VSU? I'm guessing a Paramount title. Oh, does he? That's cool. Huckleberry. Code of Silence. Yeah. Yeah, I like his Expendables 2 is good. And I mean, his Dodgeball is classic. Thumbs up. Fucking Chuck Norris. Yeah, Silent Rage is good. Yeah, I do too, Nick. They would try to feminize them probably. It's a very different time, but we need more of that to come back. It's okay for guys to be guys. Come on. I think somebody commented on Brian's one of his videos because he was talking about another movie, and he said the actress really wasn't nude in that movie. If you wanted to see her nude, she was nude in this other movie. And somebody like gave him grief for saying that and saying, you know, men don't need to say that or whatever. And it's like, it's a guy being a guy talking about guys' movies. Like, come on. Well, stop being so soft. Oh my God, Society. It's better than The Substance to me. But it's still. Talk about having your head up your ass. Yeah, movies for guys who like movies. It was on TBS. Movies for guys who like movies. Let guys be guys. Like, I mean, as long as you're not hurting someone, you're not physically like, you know, going after touching someone, like that's a whole different story. But like letting a guy, I was a fan of the Buffy the Vampire Slayer TV show, and there's a scene where like Xander is talking to this chick who is a demon. She's trying to learn about guys, and she's like, you can come over and we can watch a war movie, and I can cook you some steak, and I can wear a skimpy top. And he like looks at her and he's like, yes. He's like, we men, we like to eat the beef. We like to watch the action movie, and we enjoy to look at the bosoms. Like, that's all you learned about us. We love that, but that's just a guy being a guy, but that's not all guys are. I love the original Buffy movie. That guy was disappointed in you for saying it. That's so passive aggressive, condescending BS right there. Well, Van Damme is really a gymnast who learned karate, like martial arts. Norris could, but you got to remember, and I told somebody that somebody was like, we need big, muscular, big guys that can take care of business, like Chuck Norris and Charles Bronson back in the day. And I was like, Charles Bronson was like 5'8" and 170 pounds or 180 pounds, and Chuck Norris is like 5'7", 170 pounds. They're little, very little. So I don't know. I know one time Van Damme got in a fight in a bar with some guys from the Hells Angels, and it didn't come out that well for him, but he was outnumbered. So, but yeah, Chuck Norris actually has like a karate tournament record, as far as I know, where he's actually competed and won stuff. Yeah, Chuck fought Bruce Lee. There's a great fight scene with them two. Yeah, it's not the size of the dog in the fight, but there is weight classes for a reason. I mean, if both guys are trained and one guy is 260 pounds and 6'3" and he hits the 160-pound, 5'7" dude, it's not going to work out that well. It's not movies. Like, I did 2 amateur MMA fights, 2 in an octagon. When they close that thing behind you, your heart is beating out of your throat. And that's not the time that you want to give up 90 pounds to somebody at all. Yeah, but he's a sissy, Brian. Like, in real life, he's become a sissy. He's not like a manly man up here like those guys were, but he's a big dude. He's juicing out of his mind.
Who?
Alan Ritchson, the guy that plays Reacher. But I like him in that show, and of course I loved him in Blue Mountain State. That makes me sad. Blue Mountain. Has anybody seen Blue Mountain State? I wish I had the nerve maybe to try it. Movie Mass. I think he is a good Reacher, for sure. Has anybody seen Blue Mountain State though, where he plays Thad? Where they have to like stick the Oreos up their butt and run a race. Oh my God. They can keep the Oreo. Blue Mountain State is the best American Pie meets farce. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Nick, I love Thomas Jane so much as the Punisher in the original Punisher movie, though. Man, I loved him in that movie. Blue Mountain State was a series. It went for like 3 or 4 seasons, I think. It was on like some small channel. I can't remember what channel it was even on. Or which type of movies don't appeal? I've heard that about Blue Mountain State too, but I can't believe that. Like, I mean, he's gone from being like a small linebacker type to like friggin' defensive end. Oh shit! Blue Mountain State's on Tubi. Oh, Blue Mountain State is just ridiculous good time. The Rock could be closest to like all those 80s guys if he would pick better movies and stop just playing. He can't play The Rock the way Arnold could be Arnold. He can't do that. I remember Dolph Lundgren in his Punisher for sure. Yeah, Alan Ritchson was Aquaman. Yep. Yeah, The Rock is all natural. Sure. So's Velveeta cheese. Smallville is one of my favorite shows ever. So yeah, I saw that. Listen, when The Rock was shooting Baywatch, I knew the people who were helping supply stuff over there, the bodybuilders. Give me a break. Surely he didn't actually say that. Dude, John Doe, Smallville is one of my favorites ever. One day I might do my favorite TV show list, but Smallville would be on it. Supernatural is on it. Buffy the Vampire Slayer is on it. X-Files is on it. Entourage is on it. Friday Night Lights is on it. Chuck, Game of Thrones, probably. Man, that's some. Dave Bautista has shrunk down till he's almost invisible now, though. I like True Blood all right. I like True Blood all right. Chuck was awesome. Yeah, Dave Bautista looks like somebody stuck a giant syringe in him and just like pulled out everything. And he went. Oh, I loved Entourage. I mean, I was in the movie business, so I like Dexter. I never got into the like. I have never been a big like gangster movie or anything guy. I don't know why. I just never have. Oh yeah, Chuck Norris was a badass. That's what I was saying. I said earlier. I was saying I'm pretty sure he's actually won in tournaments, real tournaments. Oh, Batista didn't just stop juicing. It's like he had somebody suck everything out of him. Chris Pratt is somebody else who, if he would stay like buffed up and drop a little bit of the comedy, he could be one of those 80s action guys. I'm a big fan of Chris Pratt. Oh gosh, Vin Diesel all the way. Risha, did you sneak in here? The Rock acts better when he's given. He needs somebody. He needs a strong director. I hope he does the movie with Marty Scorsese. He needs a strong director. He has ability. He's got charisma. He was good. I honestly, y'all, and I take heat for saying this. Magnificent Seven, Chris Pratt and Ethan Hawke as Goodnight Robichaux, those two in that movie stole that movie from Denzel to me. They stuck out way more to me than Denzel in that movie. They did. And Ethan Hawke's Goodnight Robichaux is understated portrayal. It's so good. And him and Chris Pratt together, they steal the movie from Denzel to me. And that's hard to do. Chris Pratt would make a phenomenal Indy. And I am a huge Indy Harrison Ford fan. They should do that. Agree, Beetlejuice. Agree. My favorite two Marvel movies. Yeah, Batista, and he needs to stop like wearing like I don't know like why does he keep wearing like the pearls and he's kind of gotten weird all of a sudden. Vin Diesel Triple X I loved. I love that movie. That's a good movie. Oh man, like my daughter will tell you how many times she cries watching Guardians. Guardians is her favorite movies too of Marvel. She goes to sleep watching Guardians almost every night. One of them every night. Walking Tall, severely underrated by The Rock. I also like, is it The Runaway? The Rundown. The Rundown. Ooh, I'm so picky about Superman movies. Yeah, I like The Rundown. He was good in Pain and Gain. He did a good acting job in Pain and Gain. There is a scene in the original version of The Rundown, and I've not been able to re-find it in a long time, but in The Rundown, they played, is it Johnny Cash's song, Don't Take Your Guns to Town? I forget who sings it. Don't take your guns to town, son. Leave your guns. Because he wouldn't use guns. And at the end, he walks in slow motion into the town and he pulls the guns out. Every version I've seen since the theater, that song is not in there anymore. And it completely changed it. Nick Cage, I love Nick Cage. He can do anything. It has to be basement, but man, I know I saw that in the theater. I wasn't dreaming because he's got the "Do Not Go Gentle" tattoo on his forearm, which is from one of my favorite poems ever. And that song, as he walks into town in slow motion, is so perfect. And I've never found that version again. I went out of there talking about that, and I guess they didn't have it past the theater. Interstellar, I saw it the one time. Me and my buddy Lance, who makes movies with me, who I've known for a long time now, we saw it at the Cinerama Dome in Hollywood on 70 millimeter on the big screen, laying back in giant chairs, looking up at the big damn rounded theater. I still haven't seen Long Legs. I haven't seen Mandy either. Yes, a lot of movies are harder to watch if you have kids, and people don't understand that don't have kids. Hey, Our Life in Horror, what's up? What are we watching for the weekend? Well, I am probably going to watch Daylight. I'm probably going to try to watch Sorority House Massacre. I'm probably going to watch The Salt of the Party Nerds. I am probably going to watch Deep Blue Sea. And tomorrow night, we are having family movie night in here. And I did not realize till this week that my kids have never seen Nutty Professor with Eddie Murphy. So we are all going to watch that. So that's going to be fun for their first watch, because now they're 14 and my daughter will be 13 in a few months, and they've never seen it. And I think they're going to laugh their asses off. So it's that's in, and I am making I'm making food to go with it. So I'm making big burgers and steak fries and beer cheese fondue dip and stuff like that. So I can eat a big burger, but like healthier, you know? Yeah, I think they're going to die laughing at Nutty Professor. The fact, I was shocked that they hadn't seen it yet. I just figured we had seen it somewhere. Yeah, it's like a beer cheese fondue dip for like your fries or on a baked potato or something. It's good. Tomorrow night we're having tornadoes. I think those are supposed to come through here tonight. Chase makes dip video. Well, so I like to cook, but I just don't have time to do it anymore. I like to cook. I like to paint. I just don't have time to do any of it. I am trying to record videos several days ahead when I can. so that I can take more days off to like do other things and watch more movies. I'm gonna toss this between the crack of your ass. When he plays the grandmother, you walk over, but you're limping back. Golden Corral would be perfect. Yeah. So, Nick, my meals about 5 nights a week are chicken breast chopped up like that, with steak chopped up like that, with zucchini, squash, onions, mushroom, and Brussels sprouts all chopped up like that, and about a handful of rice. Each night I have a handful of rice and a bunch of chicken and beef and vegetables on top. That's what I eat 5 nights a week. And so I basically have hibachi all the time. Oh man, I miss myself. Damn, daddy. Donnie, so I say go watch Brian at the Last Movie Standings review on this. He plays part of the video commentary that some guy does on this that just goes way out wrong in the left field. That thing is beyond ridiculous. We're gonna go to probably 10:30 tonight, guys. So we'll go about 15 more minutes. I gotta finish editing the video. I gotta finish editing tomorrow's video and upload it and hope it's not like forbidden by YouTube. I wish people would keep politics out too, and I don't care which politics they are. I don't care if they align with mine, yours, whoever's. I just want to watch a movie to be entertained. Am I doing more shirts? Well, I just did some more designs. I'm still taking orders for shirts through my email, but the way I'm gonna have to do it is whenever I take the orders, I'm gonna ship them out every 2 weeks because of how long it takes me to get them, make them, all that kind of stuff, until I find the proper way to sell them online where whichever service doesn't take all the money from it. I mean, I'll just be honest with you guys. If I sell the shirt at $25, I make like $12. And that's before I box it up and go, take the materials to box it up and everything. So I make about $10, $11 a shirt. But if I go to like Etsy or something, I'm gonna make like $5 or $6 a shirt at best. That juice not worth the squeeze. That's right. Escapist entertainment. Like it's I don't want that kind of stuff there. Like I said, movies are the toy aisle of life. Stop bringing your real world trash in here. I thought it was supposed to hit tonight. All right, yeah, just message me, Mike. I have not seen that, Rural. Who didn't hit the like button? I mean, we're 91 people in here, 91 likes. So people could all lie and say that, but since we've been up to like as many as like 121 people, one day I'm gonna get one of these big channels where they complain there's only 200 of us in here, 230 people in here. I hear people, I watch lives and they're like, it's only 200 people in here. I guess I'll go. Like I'm happy with my community that talks back and forth. Yeah, we got up like 121 for a few minutes, and then it stayed around 112 for a while. Oh, I didn't see that, Beetlejuice. Interesting. Hello, Risha. That means it's time for me to get off of here. She said, that's not true. I am going to make another movie. It's just I'm deciding on which. Did she hit the like button? I'm deciding on which one of my scripts are if I'm going to write a new script. Blockbuster Box Sets threw me an idea that he would like to see as a movie that I could definitely crank into a script and I could see it. It'd be a much more serious movie, an intense and scary movie than I intended to do this time. But I don't know. Make it a Christmas Carol prequel. It'd be a very limited cast movie. But oh, hey, Mike, I appreciate that. Mike did a $5 super chat. Said this is my 10th super chat. Appreciate all the hard work you do, bro. Man, I appreciate that. I appreciate all your support. I appreciate you being a channel member and everything. I appreciate that. More likes than viewers. Yeah, that's true. That's what I'm talking about. It sounds more like a popularity contest with the likes. Hey, John Doe, I'm going to pull everybody in that I can. It's just, I have a script called Diner 27. It's a sci-fi horror where a bunch of people are stuck in a diner. It's got some War of the World type vibes to it. I've got a script for Creatures of the Night, which is another horror anthology. It takes place on Halloween. Quasi sequel to Creature Feature. You don't have to have seen Creature Feature to have to enjoy it, but it just enriches it if you have. And I have a 80s comedy. This is a homage to 80s movies and stuff. Raunchy comedy. And then I have this other idea that Blockbuster Box Sets threw out there to ask me if he thought I could do something with that idea. He told me about a story that he had heard. You could die in one of my films. You've seen it. Maybe it's called Legion. Nah, it's definitely not like that one. Definitely not like that. It's more think more War of the Worlds X-Files than Legion. Think more conspiracies and stuff. No demons and stuff like that. More conspiracy theories, more science fiction, more ancient alien type government conspiracy, supernatural stuff like that. Steelbook or no steelbook? I do. I live about 45 minutes from Athens. Steelbook by steelbook is just a case by case basis. Well, William, it kind of works out like that as we see how the different people got to the diner. And it maybe wasn't the way they think they got there. Beetlejuice, how do you have time to do stuff? Risha said that I do a great job of balancing. I try. I'm trying to work ahead so that I can. Here's the honest truth. I need to work 7 videos ahead. That way I can do a video. I can do a new video only every other day. And then I have every other day off from it. So then I have more time for everything else. That's my goal. I'm trying to get ahead. So yeah, man, it's an unravel thing, very sci-fi, but also very like supernatural elements, very ancient aliens, very government conspiracy, all that kind of stuff. So no, not like that at all, William. Though I tell you what gave me the idea to start with. My Uncle Harold got freaked out. He called me from a roadside payphone. This was years ago in Florida, and he had went to this diner in somewhere in the Panhandle in Florida. I forget where he was. And he called me, and he had went into this diner, and he just got spooked out. He's like, there were people in there, and he thought they were dead. He thought they were like basically demons. He felt like he went into some other kind of dimension. He called me freaked out, and told me about this story. And he swears that he got down the road and came back by, and that diner was closed up. That he had went in where there were people just sitting around quiet. It's like nobody was saying anything. And he got spooked and went out of there and went down the road and came back, and the diner was boarded up. And that's what gave me the idea. That's the thing too, Donnie. After that, I have heard other stories like that, and I'm gonna tell you just a little thing about my uncle. My uncle does not scare easy. Also a karate champion, actually a Kenpo karate champion, and super smart guy. He's about my size. We look like brothers, and he doesn't scare easy. He was scared. And after that, I have seen other stories like that before too, and that's creepy, very creepy. And it immediately, I wrote the script. When I thought about that story again, I was like, I'm gonna write this script, not change stuff, but I don't doubt that, William, and that place has been there for a minute. No, he wasn't tripping. Oh, I love Identity, Brian. We need that 4K. I'd buy that 4K so fast. One day I'll do the members only. I'll do a video about the house that we lived in for 8 months. I'll show you the house. My uncle lived there too. Me, my brother, my dad, my mom, my grandmother, my aunt, and my uncle all lived there for free. But we didn't live there long. You remember that Randy Quaid ended up being right, don't you? That would be an interesting one, Why So Bluetooth. See, the fact that you remember all the details, William, that stays with you. Somewhat, Becca. Somewhat. You have to be careful of that, Donnie. That's a worldwide thing, and that's something that's been going on a long time. That stayed with your believer now, right, William? If you weren't before, you are now. No, not Mothman either. I can't give it away, but you guys are you're hitting around some of it, but it's nothing like Legion at all, other than set in a diner. But it's not like the Mothman, and I'm trying to think. I don't know of anything that it is like, other than there's a little bit of War of the Worlds in it. It got dark in there now. Yeah, I mean, hey, if I ever get a gut feeling about something, I'm with you, Donnie. I'm not staying around. Like, even anybody in my family, like, if Chase won't go in there, don't go. I really can't think of anything else that Diner 27's like. I really can't. It's very different. But it does require a hard location to get to film. You got to have an old diner, and that's the hardest thing to get. Yeah, I won't touch a Ouija board. I won't even let those in my house. That's closer. I'm your Huckleberry. Twilight Zone is closer. Twilight Zone. Twilight Zone, very much. Yeah. All right, you guys. There's still almost 100 of us in here, and I would stay another half hour, but I have tomorrow's video to finish editing. So I got to get off here before my headache puts me to bed. So I appreciate you all hanging out tonight so much. I'm going to try to have that video out tomorrow at 2:00. If any chance that you guys can watch it in the first hour or two, it would be greatly appreciated, because apparently that matters a whole lot for the YouTube thing. And I kind of count on those videos doing well. So hopefully it'll do well. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for all the super chats. John Doe, message me again. Make sure to touch base on the shirt and everything. But I appreciate you all hanging out. Thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate it. I love just hanging out and talking to everyone. And you guys know the drill. Till next time, be kind, rewind like always. Chase with AV Pop Culture. And I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye. Don't let anything get you out there.